Hey guys, welcome to the YouTube video. Today it's going to be a flea market and pawn shop video. I just got done buying some stuff from the flea markets and pawn shops. Me and my father love to go do that. So the first thing I'll show off is what I got at the pawn shops. First things first is this large machete that I'll be restoring. It's a US Bartucks and Sons. Show that up to the camera. And y'all know I normally don't collect machetes unless they're either USA made or they're unique. This one's both. It's USA made, and it's a little unique. And I looked up what this would have looked like new. The Tonto blade does actually supposed to look like that. And I love the handle look where it's got this nice web look on the handle. So what I plan to do is clean this up, put a new edge back on it, and give it a nice coat of black paint, and then put it in my collection and maybe even use it. This is called a crop machete because of how long it is. This is meant to cut long crops this way. So that was a good buy. Next is a wrench set. Well, it's not a set. I went to another pawn shop and picked up these. These are just some wrenches I plan on using to make some knives. It's been a while since I made any knife video. Let me phrase that. Any wrench knives. So, and this pawn shop always has this bin of 50-cent tools. And I picked up the biggest wrenches I could find in that bundle and paid 50 cents a piece. Basically $2 for all four. So, who knows? I'll probably make some more knives out of these and sell them off. Alright, that's all the pawn shop finds. Next is on to the flea market finds. I'll save my favorite for last. First thing I picked up was this nice little bundle of butter knives. Now, y'all are wondering why I picked these up. I normally don't pick these up anymore, and it's for a special reason. Recently, I made a bunch of knives where they all had metal handles, and what I did is very simple. On a cake knife that had this same exact handle, this isn't solid. This is two different materials. This is silver plated, this is stainless steel. And what I did is I heated up this little area with a blowtorch and gently pulled it, and the entire blade popped out. And I threw away the blade and made my own blade. And that's what I plan to do to each and every one of these kitchen knives. Is I plan on taking all these individually and removing the handles and making my own style. And the blades, they're just stainless steel, but they're not China, so they're probably old USA. I'll keep the blades and use them for something else. And these are all a set, and then this one is a different one. This one looks like another cake knife, but this one, again, I will take the handle off and use it for something else, and the blades I'll do something with. So that goes to show you can take an old set like this and repurpose them and make something you like. Now, the only thing is, no, I don't do this to every silver-handled knife I get. Normally what I do is I look at the brand first, and if it's something that's very rare, very expensive, I leave it alone, I clean it up and sell it. But these aren't worth that much. These are just stainless steel. There's nothing else valuable about them besides the silver-plated handles. So these are actually worth trying to just make something better out of. And I paid $1 for all of these. Just $1. So these I'll be using to make some more knives out of. So that goes to show I also go to flea markets to get knife materials. I got some wrenches to make some knives out of, and I got some butter knives to make some knives out of. Next is, get these off. Next, I also picked up this jumbo disc for $2, and it's a nice thick sanding disc. This will definitely get used. I actually did need one of these, and for $2, that's a heck of a good steal. And then I found some very nice Ken cutter scissors that I will be cleaning up and putting for sale. And then this was a good find. The gentleman who owns this booth, he and I got to talking. He's an older gentleman, but he knows his stuff about tools, and I can respect that. He and I started talking, and I was going through his scissors, and I found a very nice pair of Case scissors made by Case Cutlery. That was hard to see. I didn't even know Case made scissors until now, which I did see pictures of them, but I didn't know if they're very hard to find. And let's see, from my Case book, let's see what year these were made. Case XX. Let's see. there. Yep. Make sure this is right. Yep, this is it. These are 1930. This stamp puts these at 1930s. That's awesome, and they're almost in mint condition. And what I will do is I do plan on keeping these and putting these in my personal collection. Those who may know, I don't keep case stuff that often because most of the stuff I get is modern stuff, and I prefer old case stuff. And these will definitely go in my collection. I will be repolishing them and cleaning them up. And then I'm going to get a custom leather case made for these. And these are going to go straight into my collection. So that was an awesome buy. So I got one for sale, and then another one for another one to keep. And then, of course, my second favorite find was this. This is a World War I French colonial troops machete with the original sheath. Sadly, it's a little worse for wear. I'm going to put this in a Ziploc bag so that way it can be preserved. And then this I'm going to fully clean up, and it looks very roughed up. Don't get me don't get me started, but it's in really good shape. What I will do is completely blast all the rust off of it, and I need to reseal the handle because it's got a split going all the way down the handle. So what I will do is fill that with epoxy and clamp it tight, and then I will clean the blade up, make it look almost new, get all the dings out of it. But that's awesome that I found another military machete. I have been looking for one of these for a very long time. And like I said, I collect military knives. It's one of my favorite things. Military knives, bayonets, and machetes. And this thing has got one thick blade for being a machete. This is one heck of a chopper. And for being almost 100 years old, it still looks like it can be used. So that's awesome. That was one of my favorite finds right there. I paid $30 for that, and that's going straight into my collection. Anyway, so far my two favorite finds are the case scissors and the military machete. So, again, if you want to pick up these Ken Cutter scissors, happily hit me up and I'll sell them to you. Or once they're cleaned up, I'll put them on my eBay account. So, I guess don't forget to vote for the next unboxing knife in the previous video. And I guess I'll end the video right here. And as always, stay sharp.